Now, Sam Altman from OpenAI said that AI agents will enable the first one-person, $1 billion company. Now, that's a bold claim, but then again, the guy is running OpenAI, so he might be a little bit biased. And right now, we're seeing a lot of hype around these early AI agents like Magnus, where they can book your next travel, or they can call your barber to take an appointment, or, raise your firstborn child or something. Or on YouTube, you might see all of these tutorials that look super techy and only, tech bros and coders can actually build those AI agents. But in this video, I'm going to break it down and tell you everything you need to know about AI agents in 2025 and how you can build your first one today. Hi everyone, it's Joey, and my mission with this channel is to help you build your first AI agent to save time and money. And so today we're going to look at 4 different things. The first one being what types of AI agents are there today available for you. Number 2, whether you should hire or build your own AI agent. Number 3, the limitations of those agents. And number 4, how to get started and build your first AI agent today. Okay, so number 1, we're going to talk about the different types of AI agents that you have out there and what really is an AI agent. So on the one hand, you have your chatbots like ChatGPT or Claude or DeepSeek. And really the way they work is that you have an input, which is usually a text, and then it's going to give you an output, which is usually also a text. And it's going to give you answers to your question, write you a poem, write you an email, or just find some specific fact online. And then on the other hand, you have AI agents, which are workflows where you can give them access to certain tools. You're going to give them some instructions and rules. And then obviously you're going to give them a brain, which is the LLM that you want, for example, ChatGPT. And based on all of this, they are going to take actions for you. You don't have to worry about the semantics about AI automation or a workflow or an agent. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if you're just new to this. Just understand that AI agents do things for you versus just telling you something back. Okay, so now that we understand what an AI agent is, let's see whether or not you should hire one or build your own AI agent. So your first option, and the easiest really, is going to be to hire an AI agent. There's a bunch of AI agent builders out there that already have built those agents and put them up on marketplaces. So those marketplaces will be things like agent.ai or Anso, and there's a few other out there. But essentially, you would just go on these platforms, hire the agent, it will do the thing, and then you're good to go. Now, to be very honest, the state of agents on this platform isn't quite there for most people. But if you're just looking to automate some very specific task, you might go there and find the perfect agent for you. You just hire it and you're good to go. Option number 2 is going to be to build your own AI agent. And that's when all of the N8 and Make.com comes in, and all of the tutorials that you may have seen on YouTube showing you how to build your own workflow, plug in your tools, and then put it to the test. Now, even if you go that route, there are still a bunch of templates on these platforms. And all you have to do really is just to import those templates into your account, plug in your specific tools, enter your API, and just make it run. So again, action steps, just go on these marketplaces, check out the AI agents that you can already hire. They're already built, you don't have to worry about anything. If you don't find what you're looking for, then maybe go into the templates in something like N8 and then import them into your account, test them out, see if it does what you want it to do, and then you may be good to go. Number 3, we're going to talk about the limitation of those AI agents. And look, we need to be very honest about the current state of those AI agents. They don't work perfectly, they will hallucinate, they might not scale perfectly, and they will require some fine-tuning. So whether you use a pre-made templates that you find on something like N8, or whether you build your own, you will see that it might not do exactly what you want it to do. You will have to test run it, to fine-tune it, to give it more instructions, and to spend some time to do that whole process before you can really put it to use. And I was scrolling through Upwork the other day, and I saw this ad for an AI automation. And essentially this guy, you can really hear, but this guy was looking for a AI automation that run on its own, makes money, passive income, without doing anything, produce a bunch of content that goes viral, and make money through affiliate.
Easy money. Easy money. So it ain't.
Yeah, that's not quite possible. If it is, then DM me and I don't have to make any of these videos, but it's not quite where we are right now in 2025 with AI agents. But so to recap, here are the few things that you need to keep in mind when building those agents or even when hiring them from someone else that's built them. First one is you're gonna have to test it, you're gonna have to fine-tune it, you're gonna have to give it some feedback, and you're gonna have to just see what it puts out if it's good enough for you to use in your business. Number 2 is that when you scale, what you're gonna see is that the model tends to hallucinate, and you can expect between a 1 to 5% failure rate, meaning that it's gonna go through the whole workflow and the the output is not going to be something that you really want to have. And you need to decide whether you're okay or not to implement that in your business, depending on the kind of workflow and the kind of things that you want the AI agent to do for you. Now, the good news is that those AI agents are getting better and better by the week, and this is the worst they will ever be. So if you start understanding what they are, how you can build them, or how you can hire them now, then, it will get better and better, and eventually, it will work perfectly 100% of the time, but we're just not quite there yet. Number 4, let's see how you can get started building or hiring your first AI agent today. So I want to give you a very actionable list of things to do. So the first one is going to be for you to just look at what you do on a daily or weekly basis and list the kind of tasks that are going to be low skilled, very repetitive, and doesn't require much expertise or know-how. So for example, that might be spending time in your email box. That might be doing some customer support. It might be coming up with ideas for content on social media or your blog post. So just make a list of those. Don't even try to think how you can automate those with AI just quite yet, but just make a list of the things that you would like to automate as much as possible. And then the first thing to do would be to go on one of these marketplaces that I mentioned and try to look for an AI agent that does exactly this task. If that doesn't work, then I want you to go on NI8 and look at the templates they have. I think about 14,000 templates that people have built, and you can easily just import into your own account. And that's it for today. Now, if you want to keep up with AI agent updates, then go ahead in the description. I'm going to put a link to my newsletter. I send a weekly email to keep you updated with AI agents, AI tools, how to build them, what's going on, and everything you need to know. And I'll see you next time.